Good with Cut YouTube, it's your boy Humble Warrior. Back at you with another video. Been the last, I guess you say, a few hours or so. Excuse me. From last night up until just now, been listening to some of the takes on the Monique and her older son situation. I'm not gonna butcher the dude's name because I don't know how to say it correctly. But it's sad, man. It's really sad how things are going down and how their lives are being aired out over the internet. It's hard to speak on because it really shouldn't even be talked about, to be honest with you. But listen to that young man speak. I can see that his past is still very traumatizing from the standpoint of not having Monique around to be supportive. As he said, the only way she showed love pretty much was by buying him stuff. That is a form of love, but that wasn't the love that he wanted. So I can totally understand that portion of it. As far as Monique goes, I've said this, and I'm just a small YouTuber, but her husband is really damaging a lot of things that she's going after. The phone call to Tyler Perry, which I've just learned was years ago apparently, but the secretly recorded phone call with Tyler, Sydney completely damaged that entire conversation, as they want to call it. Never let the man talk. As soon as he asked a question, Sydney cut him off, and at one point Tyler got completely frustrated and was like, well, can I at least answer one part of the question, then you ask the next? Sydney wanted to basically grip the control of how things were going, and to keep the narrative going that if Tyler knew that she was being treated wrong, why didn't he speak up? The man literally said that she was treated wrong. Is that not a form of speaking up? If you can hear Tyler say that, yes, she wasn't treated fairly, and yes, I would want somebody to come to my aid if I was treated unfairly. He said it. So what is there to say publicly if you can hear him say it on the conversation over the phone? Is that video not going to reach millions of people? Where they can hear Tyler Perry in his own voice say that they were wrong for what they did to Monique. However, he also stated that his biggest grievance was the fact that he was trying to navigate between her, Lee, the movie Precious, her wanted to get paid to do the international, I'm gonna just say support because I can't find the right wording, but her getting paid for free to I just can't think of the wording right now. I think it's because it's 5 in the morning. But it's basically where she promoted, that's it. Her getting paid for free to promote the movie Precious was something that she was not willing to do. Understandable. A lot of people would feel that way, hell, including me. But it's the way you go about doing things. You know what I'm saying? You could easily reach out to Tyler, hey, I think I deserve this much, or I think I should be getting paid this since I'm already the star of the movie. And that could have been worked out behind the scenes. It didn't have to play out the way it's played out recently, because at the end of the day, they're still gonna be at the top of the mountain, meaning him, Oprah, whoever else you want to come after. And yet, in that same interview, you can hear Sydney say, they're the Goliaths and we're the David. When were you ever David, sir? You have an opportunity just like they did to make it to where they are. It's just you chose to go a different route. Now, nobody's saying that, you should sell your integrity or whatever. No, because I wouldn't do that. I'm not the type of person, you know. But it's a certain way that you go about treating people. It's a certain way that you go about handling things. And you can see from the way Sydney talks, he fails to understand that. All he does is talk about Tyler and Oprah and the way they were being treated, and the aspect that she deserves more than what she's been told that she's worth. This is 2024, man. I mean, they don't value what you used to do. This ain't the 90s. This is not the early 2000s. So you have to show your worth. That's the one thing that everybody keeps saying. It's not about a resume, but you know, she went on Club Shay Shay and said a lot of things that, you know, I vividly disagreed with, but hey, it's not my place or my song to sing, so I just let it ride. But I mean, listening to her son, you could tell that this is all about money. This is all it is. I think if she was getting paid what she thinks she would, if she was getting paid what she thinks she earned, then she wouldn't say a word. Because once again, the Bible does says that money is the root to all kinds of evil. So at the end of the day, her getting paid is more important than anything else. And it's sad because hell, Monique's supposed to be an icon. She's supposed to be one of those, you know, people that most women can look up to or look toward as far as being inspirational. But I mean, you see her now, she's doing interview after interview or constantly on YouTube Live with her daddy, as she say, and he's doing most of the talking. There's not a lot being said by her. She'll start off talking. After that, he takes over the entire conversation, and then they close it out with him. And it's sickening now. It's like, you do, and they do understand that eventually it will fizzle out. This is only a phase. Like, the Club Shay Shay thing put her back on the map, and then she's now with Cat Williams. Now she goes and messed that up, then, you know, who's to say that they won't start taking aim at Cat Williams based on what may happen on the tour? Who's to say that they won't? Then what? Now, Cat in himself, he has no problem with telling you the real raw deal, and he's not gonna go back and forth with Monique. That's the problem that DL Hughley has. DL will continue to go back and forth with her. Cat's not gonna do all that. He'll probably come back next year at some point and tell what really happened, and that will stop all the momentum. So, you know, she really has to reevaluate things, but she's not going to, because as she said, she's happy. I'm happy for her that she's happy, but you gotta look at the reality of the situation that's going on around you right now. There's not a lot happening on your behalf. I mean, this little point in time it is, because the Club Shay Shay interview blew up. It ain't no Cat Williams level, but it blew up to where she's relevant again, and so now her platform is picking up momentum, and people are, you know, jumping to her aid. And it's sickening because it's mostly us. We're not even willing to say, hey, you know, you are wrong, Monique, or you know, you should check yourself. No, we're supporting what she's saying, and there's no factual evidence behind it. There's nothing being shown that she's right. Only thing people keep saying is that she got receipts. Well, then, you know, most people that got receipts, they have no problem with showing what they have, especially to prove that point, or to, as they say, win the battle over the fight. Those things would have already got shown. They'd have been got shown, and that would have been another standing block for them in this whole debate about Tyler and Oprah, and her oldest son, and whoever else comes against them. As they say, the powers that be. They should be able to now to show, hey, these are the receipts, or at least show little clippings of it. You can't keep talking about something that you have in your hand if you're not going to show it. That makes no sense at all. But, you know, for me, I'm not about drama. I mean, I decided to speak on this video about this because it's getting tiring. Like, my timeline is nothing but different channels speaking on this. So she's getting the momentum that she wants, but it's like, at what cost? Because Tyler and Oprah are not gonna go into their pockets to give you anything, and they're not gonna unlock the doors of other promotion companies to say, hey, let's give Monique and Sydney a try. Because Tyler has heard with his own ears about things that have gone down. And as he said, he has no direct interaction with Monique, so he's only going by what he heard. But if what you heard is damaging, then won't you take it at face value? Because if you take the risk and you experience the same thing, and you come out and say something, or your team says something in regards to that, now you're the target. And he's been the target for her for years. Ever since the Precious thing, he's been the constant talking point for her and her daddy. And so is Oprah. I know Oprah don't give no fucks one way or the other. It's just sad, man. It's sad. You know, because to me, Tyler has his own skeletons. I mean, that's clear. But in this situation, I think the fact that they're begging and pleading to get paid or to get what they think they deserve, but trying to flip it and say, oh, well, you know, we were treated unfairly, and they want Tyler to join the bandwagon because he's a multi-universal name. It's really sad. And you can hear in the conversation where, you know, she challenged him in his, you know, character Medea. That's a fictional person. And they're still the same person. The only difference is he speaks from the eyes of a woman through that character. That's it. But, you know, people seem to forget that. They just say he could play better, like Kat said, they play better as women than men. That's fine, but I mean, hey, it's still him at the end of the day. He's writing down those words. He's speaking them as another character, but it's still Tyler Perry. He just uses Medea. But in this whole saga, man, Monique really has to come to grips with the fact that she may not get nowhere near where she's trying to go to. And it's all based on the one that's to her left. The one that keeps saying, hey, you know, that he loves her, and well, as she said, he loves her, he showed her a different kind of love, and this, that, and the third. But has he really? I mean, he's burnt a lot of bridges. You ain't got many more to stand on. You're trying now to repatch things, but look at all the damage that you're causing. And this little light of momentum you have, it's gonna fizzle out. Eventually, it's not gonna be a talking point anymore. Then what? Because nobody's gonna continue to talk about this for weeks and weeks. It's not gonna happen. And this is February. It's supposed to be Black History Month, and you're the hottest topic in February. So next month, you probably won't be. This probably gonna be your greatest opportunity to get what you're trying to get while you still can. As they say, strike while the iron's hot. Because it's gonna soon get cold. They're not gonna keep talking about this forever. They're not. So I think that's why they go in their lives and respond to certain people or platforms, because they're still trying to get that fan base behind them to make a move. But no matter what they do, it's not going to change the outcome. It's just not. And I'm a realist. Hell, I'm in the military, so it's not going to change a lot. You're just going to watch it unfold to where they fizzle out. They go back to what they were doing before, which is hiding in the shadows, remaining heard but unseen. Hey, just the nature of the beast, I guess, in Hollywood. But you guys be blessed, man. Let me know what you think. And I am entitled to my own opinion, which is why whoever that woman was that asked me why I said that she's victimized, that she's a victimized individual, whatever, however I worded it. It's because she is. A lot of the things I've seen her say is always about the other person. It's not something that she done to nobody. She's done nothing, but everybody done something to her. That's alarming. That's a big alarm. If you can't say one thing you done wrong to somebody else, but you find the wrong that everybody does to you, come on now. Let's be real. We all adults. Come on now. But anyway, that's enough of my little soapbox. I won't make a video like this again, but I just wanted to get that, out there because, like I said, I've been watching other people and I'm like, I gotta speak on this. So there it is. You guys be blessed. Have a good Wednesday morning, and check you guys later. Peace.